Well, my beautiful, beautiful people, we have some business to attend to tonight. We have a Lombardi trophy to win? Maybe? It's the 5th season at the helm of the Titans. If I'm not mistaken, it might even be... No, it is the 5th. Yeah, it's the 5th. And we are set up to win a Super Bowl. Like, very, very well set up to win a Super Bowl. To the point that it would be incredibly disappointing if it doesn't happen. We are an 89 overall heading into this season. We have had so many draft picks due to our lack of limitations with trading down that we sent, 4 of them to the Niners to bring in Nick Bosa for 1 season, because I'm probably not even going to re-sign him, because we want to make sure the money goes to our young talents like Drayton, Wheeler, Shepard, players like that. We are set up very, very well here. Very, very well indeed, and we'll see whether or not we can live up to the hype, right? Because a lot of this year looks like we should just run the table and win the damn Super Bowl. And if we do, maybe we do go down the road of seeing how much of a dynasty we can turn this into. Maybe we just kind of call it at that point and go on to a new challenge. Time will ultimately tell. I wanted to make sure. Okay, good. Our 3 offensive X factors are there. What does Ryan Clark think about us? Well, every successful group of individuals has their haters. Jesus Christ, who the hell is going to get these X factors this year? We have 6 players on this team defensively that have X factors. McLeod, McCreary, Crowder, Koromoa, Shepard, and Bosa. I think it makes sense to have 1 from each side. We'll leave Bosa, we'll leave Koromoa, we'll leave McCreary. Actually, I think that's set up pretty well. I think it is. What's the cap situation? Fine at the moment. Like, we have no issues with salary whatsoever. We only have $10 million in cap space, but that's because we overspent to bring in Jalen Ramsey for the year, to bring in Hassan Reddick for the year, to bring back Devondre Sweat for the year. So, I mean, we loaded up the depth of this team. Will there be more college football before NBA? Yes, NBA doesn't come out for like a month. So, yeah, we got a long time. We got a long, long time before we have to worry about anything non-football related, pretty much. I think we already checked these. Yeah, we did. We're going to leave those as they are. Anybody else in college football have to win an overtime? I can't say I've had that happen, but I also haven't played in the game in a couple of days. So I do not know for sure. We got ourselves a media interview. Let's indeed find out what Ryan Clark thinks about us. It's got to be about Ryan Clark, right? Going into the season, what area of the team is the strongest? All of it? All of it. We'll say our offense, though. Does NBA come out that soon? Was I wrong? Part of the defense worries you the most? None of it? Just say our pass defense, I guess. Does NBA come out that soon? Was I wrong? Oh, yeah, it does come out sooner than I thought. What did I see yesterday on that site? Huh. Well, never mind. I guess NBA is here sooner than expected. Fair enough. We got a couple of weeks at the very least. So, yeah, probably. Go for the passing yards. What the hell did I see on that? Because last night we checked the release schedule on GameRant.com. And it lied to me. Oh, you know what it was? We looked at FC, not NBA. It actually doesn't even have NBA listed. So don't use that outlet to figure out where and when games are coming out. Apparently, although hey, I kind of respect him for not advertising NBA, because 2K25 doesn't look like it's going to be anything special. being honest. In terms of what we need to look out for, right? Because there is a chance that we are going to struggle a little bit. You know what? We'll figure that out later, actually. Let's just set it up based off of best available as we get our scouts here. You're all fired. Every single one of you. Get out. Inuyasha. What's going on? I just want to call you Guy, but that sounds very nondescript, I guess. Not specific. Oh yeah, it's a quarterback heavy draft. In a draft where we wouldn't need a quarterback whatsoever. Of course, last draft, we didn't need anybody. We literally went through the entire draft without a single pick. So, it's an interesting time. I don't think that would be the case, though, if we were to go into this upcoming draft, because, again, some people are going to have to start getting paid a little bit more. But, yeah, it is a very quarterback-heavy draft. So, if we go to our scouts, then, nationally, quarterback, wideout, offensive tackle, it makes sense to have a scout that's really good at finding offensive tackles. That would be Tyler Rogers here. Is there another 3-star offensive tackle specialist? There is not. So let's go for Tyler Rogers to be our national scout. Jake, we're going to try. We're going to bring Stanley's Cup home. Football's coming home, I tell you. I tell you. Is there a 2-star that focuses solely on the offensive line? Yes, there is. Lila Johnson. Lila. Catcher, what's up, by the way? We need you in the central. So the west, we need outside linebacker. And potentially quarterback to go alongside with you. Never mind, that's apparently not a thing. Outside linebacker and safety. Outside linebacker and offensive tackle. Linebackers in general. Daisy Bishop. Let's go linebackers in general. Catcher, yes. Yep, we made the playoffs. Lost in the first round, though, to Cincy, who ended up losing to the Packers in the Super Bowl. So it was a very, very eventful year. We need somebody who specializes... Guess we'll go wideout tight end if there's a 1-star, which there is not. But is there a tight end wideout? There is. Kent Sherman. Kent. Bring you into the northeast, and then southeast we need defensive tackle and wideouts as the specialist there. That does not exist. Let's go defensive tackle, defensive end with Salvador Ortega. There you go. So that'll be in the southeast. So, again, right now, we really don't even know what positions of need we're going to have for the upcoming draft until we get there, essentially, or until we start to hear from some of our guys that have expiring contracts. So, but there's going to be a lot of fifth-year options this year. Anybody else we want to focus on, aside from who we're already focused on? Doesn't look like it. What was an X factor? Should be fine. Keep focusing on that big 3 there of X factors that we're still trying to build up. I didn't realize NBA came out so early. Why do I feel like the beginning of September is early as hell? Well, whatever. Player upgrades before we get to our first game of the year against Jacksonville. Again, it's unfortunate the more successful your team is, the less storyline stuff you actually get to see. There's barely been anything now for the last 2 years. But then again, I mean, what else would they say? Like, how can Ryan Clark possibly talk trash about this football team? You know? How could he possibly? Hopefully our scouts find multiple top 5 talent. I mean, our scouts had a hell of a time last year with especially players in the secondary to take in the middle and end of the first round, but ultimately we were right to not take anybody. Heard we ended up losing in the playoffs, unfortunately. Ryan Clark meme still alive. Chat won't let it die. So I might as well embrace it because chat will not let it die. He prefers to pick on bad teams. Yeah. Jacksonville. There you go. Put you in the classic. As we draw the Jacksonville Jaguars in the first game of season number 5. God, that look was so much better for them. So much better. Crazy. Eli Wheeler, ready to go. We'll see, though, what this team can do this year. Was last year, and losing to Cincy, a bit of a learning experience. Does this team have what it takes to kind of put their foot down and say, no, we are the best team in football nowadays? Or are they going to crack under the pressure? Like, as much as I'm expecting us to probably win the Super Bowl this year, there's a chance we're not going to be good enough. There is a chance. You never know. You never know. This first game, I think, will go a long way in determining how everything plays out. We will do what we always do and go through the fast water. 7-7. Okay, not too bad. And again, we did drop the game time down from 8 minutes to 7. Try and minimize some of the stats that we've been getting through the sim. Our defense, despite a litany of weapons, give up 21 points in the first half to the Jags. Not great. We are down by 10 at the start of the fourth. It is our ball on 3rd and 8. At their 40-yard line. I was really hoping we weren't going to have to jump in for game 1. What a play by that defender. Jesus. I thought for sure instead of lobbing it, I could just bullet pass it to him. That is an insane play. 57-yarder, huh? We missed a 60. Oh, dude, we got the wind against us. Oh, shit. I gotta try it. Gotta try it.
And this one is gonna run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And this
okay, I think we've learned that my limit for field goals is about 55 yards.
There's an old saying in golf.
Anything beyond that hasn't gone too well.
In this case, the ball's on target. It just
Shit. That is not the way I wanted to start off tonight with a missed field goal, but here we are. Damn it. I just didn't want to burn a timeout.
Once again, it's ETN.
Please, somebody get him, please.
Down the sideline, past the 40. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
That's not great. Louis, it depends on the circumstances for visits in CFB. All depends on the circumstances of what other teams are involved, how strong your visit bonus happens to be. There's a lot that goes into it.
Every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Lawrence gives this one to ETN.
Oh, this isn't great. This is not a good situation.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
They're in time-wasting mode already, too. That's crazy.
It's Lawrence.
Hit him right in the face. Negative awareness. Okay. At least we're getting the ball back relatively quickly, but they are going to get a 3 points out of it. Yep. All right. Well. Well.
Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that.
Go for reverse here. Run some trickery.
as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will get back to...
You know, when I hit from the right, in general, it wasn't going to work because they kicked it to the opposite side of what I picked. That was just a disaster. What that was. All right, gents. We got to score quickly here.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And the rush.
My least favorite thing in any EA football game. The second we go to take off, instant disengage. This guy was totally wrapped up. I take off, bam, no problem. It is my least favorite thing in EA football games, and there's no way to opt out of it or anything. That's just what it does. Shit, I thought Eli was going to be fast enough to get to the edge there. It was really unfortunate, wasn't it? We're going to need a Conquo to block. We're going to need Huggins to block. Higgins, not Huggins. We're trying to move Higgins over. We can't.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
We cannot get anything going against Jacksonville here. Not a damn thing. We're going to be short. Yep. Okay. Well, we are going to get a nice little wake-up call here. That Super Bowl is not a guarantee because we are going to lose our season opener to Jacksonville. The offense really started to struggle on their own, and I have been of no help. Unless we force a turnover here. We are dead in the water. Oh, my God.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back.
Yikes, yikes, yikes.
But more importantly, when
not ideal.
Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter?
Not ideal at all.
That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
They'll try and run for the first with ETN.
Yep, this game is over. Let's slow our roll on those Super Bowl talks a little bit, eh? Yikes.
They'll send a tight end in motion.
We'll take a delay a game call. It saves us a timeout.
Get this one off on top.
All right. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Not the way I wanted to start off tonight.
From the gun, a give to ETN. And he'll plow forward for a gain.
Don't know why I'm not just simming this. We know it's over. I think it's my own stubbornness.
Now a handoff, ETN. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
And technically, if we hold them to a field goal, it's not over. But we would need an onside kick.
On third down, here's ETN. And this defense holds its ground.
All right. Hope for a miracle here.
Fourth down's coming up. The Jaguars have the field goal unit
Let's hope.
on the field.
No miracle.
3 for 3 in the game. As this
No miracle at all.
And the Jaguars will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return.
Get around that edge, Drayton.
Now an opening past the 30.
Not too bad. Might not have been worth the time investment.
Solid return.
All we can do now is just throw the ball downfield and hope for the best.
They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive.
Double coverage.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the
And I hope for a miracle play.
They know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to to be a pass. So what do? They bring
Picked.
extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end.
We had to try to throw it fast. They were breaking through.
For the offense to go with the ball.
Nice little wake-up call for the boys here because we
And 10.
lost badly.
This one is taken in downfield. Big
That's not
complete.
true. They're doing a pretty good job of covering him, actually.
And 10. They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact.
Damn it.
It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was.
Only guy getting open downfield. He's in triple coverage.
A ball deep.
Massively overthrown.
That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it.
Oy.
Gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. Shotgun snap. He'll
Hit as we threw. B was wide open.
incomplete. Here we go. There could be their final play. It's fourth down. Now they'll set up to throw.
Picked. Nope, just outright missed.
Complete. They had their chance.
That's it. I had 3 chances on offense. Couldn't do a thing. Jacksonville takes the season opener. And perhaps humbles us yet again. Not ideal.
That'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen.
Not ideal.
Terrific team behind the scenes. I'm Mike Tirico.
And Wheeler's completion percentage obviously dropped a little bit as the game went on.
On X
We had 18 yards on. We ran the ball 5 times today.
are the winners here at home, as we say.
We have an X Factor running back, and we ran the ball 5 times. Okay. Johnny Chandler gave up his first career sack. And, of course, we missed a field goal. Is there a reason why on vertical power run that we are running the ball 5 times a game? Is there a reason for that? That seems to be kind of the opposite, right? Of what we're aiming to do. I've been wrong before, though. Maybe I just don't understand the concept. Oh, man, maybe we should change off of that Kansas City playbook here. We're going to be running the ball that infrequently. 5 runs are very powerful. I guess so. Isn't there a run-pass slider? Nope. No, there is not. Not at all. It would be helpful. But no. Oh boy, what's the question? How do you feel about the result in the opener? Not happy at all, Chief. Not happy at all. Some might say I'm furious. Side of the ball struggled more. I mean, the offense, man. That offense should be able to light anybody up. Should be able to light anybody up. Who needs to play better this week? Everybody? Can I say everybody? Let's say the O-line in general. Why not? I mean, they only allowed 2 sacks, but sure, your players will have a reaction. You saying that? Yeah, probably. A boost from the mind games. All of Mick Foley. The mind games pay off. Okay, at least our O-line should be better. We are probably going to have to look at a playbook switch because running a ball 5 times is brutal. Like, I don't understand what more we would have to do. So, the problem is, though, it does fit what we're looking to do really well. I mean, the Dallas playbook could work. We know Dallas sims really well. teams have. Yeah, maybe that Dallas playbook is the best way for us to go. I mean, Detroit could work decently as well. We know that Amon-Ra sims really well in this game. Detroit, Dallas, San Fran might work really well too, because we know that Brandon Ayuk is a beast in this game. Yeah, you know, let's go with that San Fran playbook. Let's just, in general, maybe look at stealing the San Fran look. Five, 2, 4, 3. Oh yeah, let's steal the old San Fran look for a game or two. See if we get a little bit better results. Jacoby Sims, even though we could not get you a big play at the end of the game. Glad you upgraded. Too bad the Debo package is still broken, even though they said they fixed it. Is it really? Why am I surprised? Why did I say that like I was surprised? Sorry. I don't know. I just clearly zoned out or something there for a second. I don't know what to make of that. Why did I sound surprised? All right. Home opener against the 82 overall Commies. I really don't like their current, like, some of the current looks, right? I don't know. They do have such a great color scheme, though. Let's put them in the alt. We'll wear the Oilers. We normally only wear them against the Texans, but you know what? We need some good luck here. We need to win this game. Hope the Oilers can lead us to success. God, I forgot the name bar. I had the outline. A battle of the 0-1s. We don't emulate San Francisco in Super Bowl. I mean, on one hand, yes, but on the other, at least they get there. You know? At least they get there. All right. All right, gentlemen. We need a much more complete and well-rounded performance today, because as Super Bowl favorites, if we were to be down 0-2 to start the year, that would be a disaster. And we're down 3-0 to Washington at the end of the first. There we go. 7-3, 10-7, 10-10, 17-10, 17 all. Oh boy. 24-17, 24 all, 31-24, 31-27. What is supposed to be this lights-out defense has struggled immensely. We do take the lead with 3:23 to go, a Joe Mixon touchdown. Washington fails on 4th down. Do I trust the boys to see this through? I don't think I do. But you know what? They got to prove it. They got to prove it, gentlemen. And they immediately go 3 and out. This isn't good. This isn't good. Washington turns it over on 4th down, and that should be the game. It wasn't the prettiest. It wasn't the most impressive. But we did get what we were looking for, and that's a W.
No touching! No touching!
No streamer help needed, let alone a streamer driving the final nail into the coffin. Jaden Daniels threw for 4 touchdowns today. But we do manage to survive. He also had 2 picks. Wheeler had, a damn good game. Demigod, what's going on, by the way? Wheeler did have a damn good game. Threw the ball 49 times. We at least ran the ball a little bit more. Imagine. We actually attempted to run the football. All 3 touchdowns to Jacoby Sims, by the way. Couple more sacks allowed. Same 2, I believe, that allowed sacks last week. Jalen Ramsey getting involved, getting an interception. Okay. All right. Well, hey, a win's a win. Crash Andrews, you sweet, beautiful Mandrews. What's up? What's up? What's up? That change to a San Fran defensive playbook did not seem to work out well. Let's get your own cheeks. Don't act like you did something special. I did, though. I did. I always did. What are you talking about? You don't even know. You know, it might help. It might not. Let's change that 4-6 defense. Base 4-3, 4-3 under, 3-4 under. Base 4-3. Let's try that. Just to see if it'll do anything or accomplish anything, because our defense has allowed 30 points in back-to-back weeks. And that was not supposed to happen. As 35 players are ready to renegotiate their contracts. Right. In terms of scouting focus, linebackers. Let's do offensive tackles. Wide out or tight end? Probably tight end in case Okonkwo leaves. And then definitely defensive tackle here. Okay. So. Let's, Manwad, what's going on, by the way? Let's handle everything else before we look at the, current contract situation. Because this is, going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting, I think. We said this was the year to strike. Josh Timmons. 82, playing like an 83. Very nice. And then the other upgrade, I didn't even look at who it was. Dante Higgins at running back. Fresh off of his 8 carries. How well can you catch a football now? He's getting a little bit better. He's not amazing. He's getting a little bit better. Let's keep trying. Let's keep trying. We can't have him be so one-dimensional, you know? All right. 35 contracts are up at the end of the year. We start off at quarterback, Nathan Rivers, who we said we might look at building up. He is literally only here because he is a decent backup instead of Mayfield. Holy 5th-year offer on Eli Wheeler. $62.2 million signing bonus. And his re-sign interest is not incredibly high. Because he doesn't like Nashville. Okay. Uh-huh. At running back, Dante Higgins. Oh, shit. Does not have the most interest in the world. He does value money. I think if we wait through the rest of this season, his interest will go higher because we should be winning more football games. Uh-huh. And then obviously, like Joe Mixon, he'll be gone at the end of the year. Reggie Gilliam was brought in for 1 year. He's going to want to leave. That's fine. Lorenzo Mackey was brought in for the year. So was Godwin. Earl Drayton, his 5th-year option, worth $32.1 million total. Hunter Henry is going to leave at the end of the year by design. The O-line is fine. Nick Bosa, we know, is leaving at the end of the year. He was literally just a 1-year rental. I don't even know how well he's playing so far this year. Karlaftis' deal is up at the end of the year. Shepard needs to be negotiated with. What are his motivations? So he's not happy with the scheme fit. We should be able to change that and re-sign him on a little bit better of a deal. Huggins' deal is up. Oh, man. I mean, Pratt. CJ Turner's deal. Oscar Crowder's. Jarvis Brownlee's. Of course, Jalen Ramsey's only here for the year. Whew. We're going to be able to keep a lot of them. But indeed, we have one real serious kick at the can here. This team will probably, as we said last night, never be as strong as they are now. This is about the best they're going to be. He clearly wants a 3-4 defense. He wants to be the guy. Defensive tackle. And I'm going to adjust this because whatever. Like, again, we didn't put any limitations on ourselves this time. It was just, hey, let's see how the game operates. Are you not going to be happy with anything? Christ, he's not going to be happy with any goddamn scheme. Chief, you're going to give me a break here. You're killing me. How long it takes to say, hey, we'll play a different scheme? What about a base 3-4? Will that make you happy? Long enough for me to sign you to a contract, at least? He just doesn't give a shit, then. Okay. Should have traded the 3 first-round picks in the past draft. Nah, we're fine. We still have all the picks in the world. We are totally, totally fine. That's a lot of money, though. Holy hell. And we're going to have to overpay him. Didn't they make it so it doesn't work? I don't know. They might have. I mean, we have $230 million in available cap. We might just have to wait until the end of the year. We might have to wait until the end of the year to re-sign everybody. I mean, that's a lot to be looming overhead. But it also might be the best way to approach it, especially as long as we keep winning games. So let's get to this next game against Indy. But yeah, we finally have some contracts coming due. We knew it was going to happen. It has happened. God, that Colts uniform fucking sucks. God, that uniform sucks. It's so bad. All right. Imagine it's the one thing EA actually... Hey, you never know. You never know. All right, gentlemen. Super Bowl or bust. That's what we have going on here. Maybe not bust, but again, we will never have as good of a roster again as we do right now. This is the time to take advantage of all these young guys not getting paid that much money. Have I seen the Colts hype videos? No, but I have seen Brock Heward's monster face. Maybe have to play a game with scheme on? Maybe. I'm not too worried. I don't think it'll even save us that much money in the grand scheme. Once you're getting paid that much, it's like, screw it, whatever. You know, what difference does it make at that point? He's getting paid a boatload of money. Okay, another close game so far. A little bit of separation that we can't... Oh, no, okay, we earn it back right before half. Colts sticking with it. This is a little bit scary. We are threatening to score. 37-31. Raging at this point, I don't know. I haven't checked into NHL roster editing stuff in a couple of months. We are down by 1 with 2:18 to go. Oh, boy. Gentlemen, dude, our defense is just consistently allowing 30 points against. Good catch by Sims, but there's a flag. It's offside on the defense. So we will decline that and take the big play. Stops the clock, too, before the 2-minute warning.
Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play.
Damn it.
Loose, incomplete. Ball into
Damn. The rubber banding is wild. It just seems to work that way in CFB as well. For the most part, you get very, very close games.
back to throw. That one is
Ah.
incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The throw went behind him for some reason instead of a lead. Bosa might have negative chemistry at this point. I'm willing to see it that way.
And he gets a gain
It'll
of
be 4th and 1. Wheeler's had a phenomenal game.
This is the type of performance
He has had a phenomenal game.
Rock can marvel at. He's
Yeah, we're not kicking a 57-yarder.
so much of this game
Even in the dome.
as the defense adjusted
Even in the dome, I am not kicking a 57-yarder.
Because these moments,
I'm good.
the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
You gotta hold that, Sims.
incomplete.
Oh, you gotta hold it.
And they don't get a desperately needed first down. They're going to still trail after they turn it over on downs.
Not great. We put it in a position that he should have been able to hold on to it. Oh my god, the blocking.
Past midfield to the 45. And he's down to the 42-yard line. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy
And
territory.
I think we're about to fall to 1 and 2 on the season. Couldn't call a timeout off of that.
Taylor again.
There we go.
And he's brought down for a loss. Now we get a
A real bad start to this year
first.
compared to what this team should be able to do.
They go again with Taylor. And he doesn't get much.
Not done yet, but we do need to stop here.
Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And the Titans opting for a fifth DB. A nickel set third down. He'll look to throw it. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
Anthony Richardson has 5 fucking touchdown passes against us. Our pass defense has been atrocious.
They'll run for their
What a play, though, there by Bosa.
big loss. And that run
And that gets us a chance with 1:01 to go. No timeouts, though.
starting field position for the Titans. They've got
Field goal can win it because they elected not to take the field goal.
throw. Buys time, rolling right.
Here you go, Wheeler.
And they'll have it
There we go.
across midfield.
He's not the fastest quarterback in the world, but he can take off if need be.
And the Titans will have a first down. Throwing now.
We're going down. Fumbles. We do get it back.
On top of it. Ooh, a clutch recovery to clean up the
They broke through the line pretty quickly. You're right. We do have a timeout. I forgot.
looking to throw it. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted.
And it's not going to matter
And the Colts make the play that should win.
because Wheeler can't make that throw somehow.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him. didn't
Wow.
he? First he forced the turnover.
1 and 2 to start the year. An absolute disaster. It's a simple lead pass, and it's well behind him. I don't know why that's so far behind him. We're putting it into that open space. I don't know what I apparently did wrong on the sticks. I don't think I did anything wrong at all. Aiming northwest, just tap A for the lob. And that defender says, thank you very much. Game over.
So the Colts get the win.
What the hell that yelling was.
And
For a team
it could have gone either way.
that should be primed to make a run
Come up with the clutch plays to take
towards a
the-
championship, we are not doing well, is about the nicest way I can phrase it. And I gotta be honest, I'm not really sure what to do about it when our 91 rated defense is giving up over 30 points a game. Got a trade offer for Wheatley. What the hell do we do about this? genuinely don't know. We tried switching to a different playbook already. That hasn't helped. It's been about the same. I mean, our defenses, you know, our schemes and our playbooks line up. Try emulating Green Bay because they've won 2 Super Bowls. Maybe we try that. Try to emulate what works for other people because not much else is working out for us. Four under could work. Disguise 3-4 could also work. And it's what a vertical zone run. Doesn't totally fit what we're looking to do because we have a power back, but let's try it. I mean, we got to try something else, right? Something's got to work for us. There's got to be the right combination, given that we're limited in what we can actually change to try and get the team to sim better. There is a chance the team is too good for its own good. That's also a pretty common thing in EA franchises. Oh, your team's too good. Let's punish them. Earl Drayton gets another upgrade. He is now a legitimate 97 overall. The money we are going to have to pay him. And Josh Bonds, return man extraordinaire. Up to a 74. Right. We cannot afford to lose to the Texans here. We really can't. If we do, then I gotta be honest, I'm not gonna know what to do. Genuinely, if we lose this game and fall to 1-3 on the year when we're supposed to be Super Bowl contenders.
And we've got the Titans leader at quarterback. He's your top dog.
I mean, Eli has great numbers so far. The only pick he's thrown was the one I threw at the end of that last game.
And it comes your way next on Madden Football.
From the capital of Tennessee.
But it's more so our defense just hasn't been able to make the stops we need. Ryan Clark has a shook. He is our boogeyman. He is the 1-2 reigning division-winning Titans. Did not think that's what I'd be saying at this point in time. We do tie the game at 35 apiece, thanks to an Earl Drayton touchdown. Derek Stingley Jr. with an interception with 3 minutes to go. And a touchdown for the Texans. 1:21 to go. No timeouts for the Titans. Oh my God. We are
Here he is to throw.
not a good football team. Wheeler has 4 touchdowns today, almost 350 yards. And it doesn't matter.
There's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance.
A running back got caught. I didn't have the time to bomb it downfield to the left. Somebody was open. Our running back got caught on the O-line. Nearly intercepted. Holy shit. We just got to try to get some yardage here as best we can.
back to throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Titans in the hurry-up, trying to get this play off fast. Desperation time on 4th down.
Gotta go to Drayton. Comes down with it. Monstrous play for Earl Drayton, but we're down to 12 seconds.
And that's incomplete.
Shoe clock isn't on. It's because of the hurry-up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Is there a setting that makes close games like this? No. Well, that's just what's happening. We got a lot of our secondary players in. We know Mackey's fast. Let's take a hit. And the ball hits the turf as time expires. Houston wins.
So the Texans come away with a road win.
A season where we are supposed to be contending for a title. And we are 1-3 to begin the year with what has to be the worst defense in the league. Did we make the team too good that they're actually bad? How else are we supposed to view this? How are we going to get out of this? Genuinely, I don't know what the hell we're going to do to get out of this. And our coordinators, you know, their schemes don't line up with what we're doing anymore. Let's just switch back to vertical power run and 4-3 under. We'll try that. We just got to keep trying different things until something goes our way. Oh, man. I don't know if I want to use that Carolina playbook. We'll go with Detroit because we know that Amon-Ra can do well. 4-3. Could go with that Philly playbook. Switch back to KC. We're in big trouble.